The final room of the tannery is behind the locked door, and it's a storage room. Here you can find 3 rolls of the manufactured leather and some storage shelves. Half of these storage shelves are empty because they are used to store some of the vile chemicals that are being used in the tannery proper right now, but there are some things on the shelves. There are 100 gold pieces worth of different kinds of mineral powders in glass and kind of stone containers. You can find powdered gold, powdered silver, powdered copper, and all sorts of other things here. The main function of this room in this location is to work as a place to have short rests in, or even a long rest if you're brazen enough. It's easy to sneak into, easy to barricade, and easy to just simply hide behind the storage shelves. This is the final room of the tannery, but a final thing I want to mention about this location, as well as all the locations the kind of central hub room above leads into. In all of these locations, there is some sort of a central point where the main function of the location is being perpetrated, and it's being perpetrated on innocent victims, these humanoids that are suffering through the process. And in here, it's in the flaying room proper, the rack that holds the human that is halfway flayed already. If the players feel a sense of sympathy and they want to release these creatures from their suffering by simply removing them from the machines that are tormenting them, something is going to happen. Wherever they do it for the first time, that humanoid is going to become a recruited member of the party, whether the players like it or not. It's going to act the way a kind of a lost puppy or a stray dog is going to behave, and it's going to act very much like a zombie. Once the players release it, it's going to start to follow the players and simply hang around them, not being able to speak or really understand complex things. It's just going to moan and writhe like a zombie and just slowly walk behind them as they advance through the dungeon. The zombie has 0 armor class, to the point where the only way to miss it when you're trying to hit it is if you roll a 1 on your d20. So it's very, very easy to just slap around, and it has around 50 hit points. Once it's reached 0 hit points, it's gonna stay down for about 10 minutes, and after that 10 minutes, it's gonna rise up with full hit points. Its main purpose is to serve as kind of comedic foil of this kind of oozing zombie just kind of following you around and behaving like some sort of a, like a stray dog. And you can abuse them if you wish, make them go everywhere before you, like to set off traps or to make sure if there's any hostile creatures in corridors before you, or you can simply have them tag along and be somewhat of a source of company. But if you pick the one who was in here, he is the one who has a kind of a trench coat like a layer of skin hanging off of him. That's going to be his main appearance feature. But yeah, that's one way of getting recruitments to your party. Even recruitments that can't hit enemies are useful because they can be used in this manner.